The Trucker Jukebox live show here. We are in Cumberland, Maryland. That's where we are. We're at a Love's. This is where we pulled into last night. There was only one place to park, and we got very lucky. We got that one spot, right? But I thought I'd show you starting out this wide open area. I took Jake and Panda out here, and they got to, well, I let them do their thing. Ray David is in there. Yes, we are here to tell you about our first week. Really, it is in reality. It is Saturday. If you remember, last Friday I hooked up to my first wagon. And that's when I first started out with RST and with my boss Woody. Now I can drive a truck. With no problem. It's everything that you got to learn with it, right? You got to learn paperwork. You got to learn payroll, or how you send off your trips. You have to learn this, you gotta learn that. And I don't know about you guys, but I wasn't the smartest kid in my classroom when I was growing up. So I'm a little slow, and I'm just telling you guys the truth about me. I'm a little slow when it catches on different things, but we are doing it though. There is one particular individual, well actually two, but one real individual that I've been calling so much, and I've really been asking him tons of questions, but it's his fault, by the way, because he's told me, if you have any questions, call. Well, don't tell me to do something if you don't mean it, because that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not calling Prime. I'm not going to bug them. And really, Woody is really busy. So, he don't have the time to be on the phone and be telling me everything I got to do. So, I've been calling little guy, Matt, quite a bit. He'll tell you. I think I got a one-on-one education, or what you want to call one-on-one orientation by Matt. We're coming back in here. Okay, we're going to be leaving here real shortly. Now, let me turn this around now that we're back in the truck. I just did a V on the truck, so it's in good shape. For the shape that she's in, she's in real good shape. Let's see if I can see there. You guys can see me, right? And I've been calling little guy quite a bit, and he's been helping me. But there's some questions I've been asking Woody too, and he's been helping me. So I think we're getting it down pat. I think we're actually understanding how things work and stuff. Now, if I'm not getting it right, I don't know this because nobody isn't saying nothing to me. So, you know, unless you say that I'm not doing it right, then I need to know that, because if nobody, I'm trying to sit you guys so much up here on this dash. I need to get me something to, hold up. I know you can see my hand. I'm sorry about that. Let me set this in behind. There, that might help. Angelo, hey bro. Don Lineker, now I can see the comments. Fred Mueller? How do you say that, Fred Mueller? But nobody ain't saying I'm doing anything wrong, so as far as I know, I'm doing it right. But this is my first week. It's been one solid week. Because last Friday, you remember, was it last Friday? It was last Friday when I picked up in Sugar Land, Texas. in Humble, Texas, and I went to DeSoto with it. And then I went from there, I picked up in Dallas, that went to Sterling. And then I picked up in DePro, or D something, up in Wisconsin. That ended up going down here to Virginia. Then we picked up a load yesterday, Virginia. Now we're headed back to Sterling. I don't know where we're going after that, but we're rolling. I did request for the 8th. I got to be off on the 8th. I need to take a day off on that day. Like any other driver or like any other person, we got to take care of personal business, right? And I don't like having to do that driving the truck. When I'm in the truck, it's business, it's picking up load, freight, and it's getting it where it's got to go. So I don't try to put any interference of my personal life whatsoever when it comes to driving the truck. But you got to have a day off every now and then. You got to take care of stuff, right? You got to do stuff. So I asked to have the 8th off, and they all know about it, so hopefully I can get home on that day. Nice thing about Elkhart, Indiana, and that's where I'm going, is it's a thoroughfare, right? There it used to be anyway. Remember, I ran I-80 all the time, so it was no problem getting by my mom's, and it was no problem getting by my mailbox there in Elkhart. But let's see, let's read some comments here. Good morning, have a good day. I will. And as soon as that comment jumps back up, I'll I've been trying to show you a little bit of what I do out here. I'm not really showing you all that much road footage until I really get my other computer, because my other computer's got a better graphic card, and that's why every now and then you see a little bit of glimpse of green that jumps up on my videos, because I'm using a computer that doesn't have really a graphic card in it. So that's why you're seeing the mixed up colors in there. But I get my other computer, and that'll change. But I can continue doing the live shows, and I am going to show you some video going down the road. But so does anybody have any questions? Yeah, Terry Barnes said, hello, Jukebox. Good morning, Jukebox and the pups. Yeah, they're actually eating. Hey, you want to come say hi? Come on. Well, come on. I think the folks want to see you. This is old Jake. And this is old Panda. I got 2 little doggies, and I was going to fly the drone. I really was, and I discovered, see, the drone batteries will, after 10 days, they start discharging. And my iPad only had a 5% charge on it. So what I'm going to do is just charge them up, and then somewhere along the way I'll find a place to fly. But I'm kind of missing that too. Rudy, I don't know, you gotta ask Rudy if he's going to work. Hey, what's up there, trucker table? Hey, buddy. How do you like working? I like working for RST. The only thing I don't like, and it's like anybody else that's starting a new job, I hate trying to figure out things. I really do. When you've been at a company, and that's why I'm not a job hopper, I will be here for a long time. I won't go nowhere else because I want to learn the job. See, Rudy answered your question. Once I learn the job and I know everything about it, then I feel more comfortable. It's you're always wondering what is going through people's minds, you know, what's happening, what's going on, what are they thinking, and that's my problem. I always wonder what people are thinking. Am I doing a good job? Am I not doing a good job? Are people pleased with what I'm doing here? Because if I feel in my heart that I'm not doing a good job, then I'm going to think that's what everybody else is thinking. It's just me. I have a what you call a conscience that keeps me at bay when it comes to doing a job. I I agree. You should. You got to make an honest dollar, right? In other words, you got to work. You guys ever work at a factory or anything like that, and you're really hustling and you're trying to get the job done, but you got that one person that just wants to sit on his ass and not really do his job, and it kind of makes you want to take a brick or something and throw it at him and tell him, get up and do your job or get the hell out of here, you know? So I'm always asking myself, am I actually, of course, I mean, yes, I'm picking up my loads and I'm delivering my loads and I'm on time with it. I was only late with that one load, but I did communicate. I did call and I told them what was going on, and that was that day I was stuck on I-75. I could not do nothing about that. I could not do nothing about that. And I told them, I said, you know, with the traffic. And in your heart, you're thinking, I hope they believe me. You know, because, you know, drivers will actually make 50 different reasons why they can't be on time, or they got to come up with a reason. I knew this one guy one time, he had to get home, right? He wanted to go home, and he used his mama as an excuse what he had to get home. My mama is sick, she's in the hospital, she's not doing really good, and I must get home. With the company feel bad for him, you know? And so they found another driver to go pick up his wagon, and then they ended up giving him an empty wagon and told him to go home. Come to find out, there was nothing wrong with his mom to start with, but he lied about that because he wanted to go home. I would never, ever in 1,000 years use my mom's health to go home. You cannot lie to the dispatchers. You cannot lie to your boss. You got to be straight, because I'm telling you right now, the first time you get caught lying, from that point on, you're going to have to prove, and you're going to have to prove that you're telling the truth, because either that or leave, either that or it's time to go, because once you ruin that reputation of being truthful, it's hard to get it back. It really is. And Trucker Jukebox, when it comes to, if I tell you that something is wrong, I can't make it for whatever reason, one or two things, I guarantee that I'm going to record whatever's happening. Two, I'm going to be honest about it, you know, because you want the people to believe what you're saying, you know. But, you know, just be honest, tell them tell the people the truth. Very good it's the best constitution that you can have. Never lie to your company. Never ever lie. You know, you may think in your heart that they're going to be pissed at you. They may even yell at you. They may even, you know, but it's going to hurt worse later if they find out that you were lying, because it can cost you your job. Who would want to keep somebody that's, because if you're going to lie, you may actually, I mean, you may steal. You may, you know what I'm saying? You may steal, you may lie, but you got to be honest. You got to be true. I guess that's the main. So that's what I'm working on here. Is when I talk to Woody, or if I talk to RST, or if I talk to Prime or whatever comes out of my mouth is the gospel truth. Is the gospel truth. And I gotta be straight with them. I've had a good week. I got a little behind on my payroll a little bit because I'm trying to understand how it's working. So I ended up calling Woody yesterday, and he cleared a few more things up, and I sent my payroll off for the first time yesterday, so I'm not behind on it now. I was just running, right? I was running. As soon as I got done with the bills, I don't lose my bills. I put them in a special folder so I don't lose the bills. But I actually had to play catch up on that. Trucker for Life, hello. You know, I'll get back to Spreaker. See, here's the deal. Everything, well, last Sunday I delivered at Walmart, and usually right after I get delivered, I have a pre-plan. See, when I was with Marquardt, usually Sunday or Friday they would give you a load, right? And it never delivered until Monday. Or if they didn't get you a load, you sit all weekend. So I had plenty of time to do the radio show and that. But as soon as I'm empty, I usually have another load to go get. So I can't very well tell the folks that I'm working for, I'm sorry I can't go get it because I got to do a radio show. As much as I love doing my radio show, the job comes first. Now I will tell you this, if I deliver at Walmart tomorrow and I find that I don't have nothing to do until Monday, then I'll do a radio show. But if they give me a load assignment, I got to keep going with it. That is what pays the bills. Driving the truck is what allows me to pay my bills. Hey Jukebox, hey Chris, what's up, buddy? Really cool. Well, thank you. I'll start reading some comments. I wasn't ignoring them. I get on a topic, I got to talk about it. And if I stop in the middle of that topic and it messes me up, sometimes I forget what the hell I'm talking about. That comes with age, you know. Yeah, now the YouTube videos, I'm doing them. I will always take the time to make you either a live show or just I'm going to show you something on YouTube. I definitely got to show you something on YouTube, and that doesn't interfere with nothing, because if I am in a dock for a few hours, or if I got to take a 10-hour break, I can slap that video together, right? In this case, I'm doing a live show. There ain't no slapping it together. It's going to be put together as soon as I get done doing the live show, so it doesn't interfere. I'm not quite done with my 10-hour break. I still got 30 minutes left, so I figure it'd be a good time to do a live show. Doesn't interfere with my job. Doesn't interfere with my running. I was going to fly the drone out there, but it's been a while since I flew. I didn't realize my batteries were that low. So I got them on charger right now. And two, I live by myself. So doing a live show is really good for me to do, because I get to talk. I know it's kind of weird, like I'm talking to my camera, but I'm talking to a bunch of friends, right? I haven't uploaded anything since Wednesday. Oh, okay. Hey! And I know it's the spur of the minute, but this is going to be our video for today. And if you guys have any questions, now, because I get them all the time in the comment box, I just don't never have them asked to me when I'm doing a live show. I'm doing good. How you doing, Carla? John Doe is there. They definitely make the truck a whole lot lighter, Terry. Super singles, I tell you what, I've been on the scale with 2 different loads, and the weight difference between a set of tandems and a set of super singles is amazingly crazy. I mean, I have a 41,000 pound load right now, and I'm only 76,000. See, if I had tandems, I would probably be more closer to 77, almost 78,000. That's how much difference. Alright. If I lose my cell again, we're going to go ahead and just get out of here. I lost the cell. I didn't just lose the cell. I mean, I lost. We had a big fat 0 with a line through it. But I am back. So hopefully you guys are back. Don't you just... I love technology to a point. Until you lose it, then you hate it. It's like, what the hell? But if I lose my cell again, we're just going to go. I mean, I should start saying that before I even start doing a live show. I'm back. Yeah, I am back. I should start saying that before we go any further. If I lose my cell, we're out of here. Because I hate going away like that, man. Well, I'm parked. And unless something falls from the sky, I'm good, you know. I lost it completely. I had a big fat 0 with a line through it, man. I mean, I didn't just lose the cell. I lost it all. I guess it's where I'm at, right? I'm in Cumberland, Maryland. But if I lose you guys again, put more money in the meter. I used them Canadian coins. Maybe I shouldn't have did that, right? But if I lose you again, I'm just going to go. Just know that, okay? I thought you visited the bathroom. No, actually, I was sitting here trying. Well, and then my mom called. She also called while I was trying to reconnect, right? And I think that's what made me get my cell back. Because as soon as she called, then it started working again. I do apologize for that, guys. I really, truly do. I hate that when I do that. Technology. You love it. You got it. I mean, you have to love it, but then... hubby will be home on Monday after almost 7 weeks on the road. It's a long time. As soon as I get by the house on the 8th, I'm staying out here myself for a good while. I just got to get my Indiana. I got an Indiana driver's license, right? So when you go get them renewed, they give you the paper, and that paper expires on the 12th. So I got to go by and get my hard copy. So there's a real reason why I got to go buy the house. Because if I don't after the 12th, this piece of paper is expired. My license don't expire until 2023, but I just got to get the hard copy. Well, the new job is supposed to pay well. I mean, I'm getting paid 47 cents a mile. Now, that's the understanding that I got. The only thing is it don't pay but every 2 weeks. So, that's okay. I mean, I can get used to that. You know? Every 2 weeks is every 2 weeks. Just makes the check bigger, right? That's how I kind of look at it. Pink, what company does he work for? Who? Oh. It is quite a different, though. It's a different place than what I'm used to. I'm not being hassled. I'm not being threatened. I'm working. They're working me every day. I have no complaints here because they are working me every day. And I like to run. I don't mind sitting once in a while, but I like to run if I can. My dad's a truck driver. Cool. Jeremy Allen. Yeah. It's not a job. It's a life of its own. Yeah, Celadon. Yeah, that's Jerry Ott. You guys remember Jerry Ott? He drove for Celadon. Canada, Celadon. If you guys remember Jerry Ott. Who can ever forget Jerry Ott? Never me. I miss him out here on the road. I miss watching his videos out here, but... Hey, that is, guys, that is Rudy's son. Hey, buddy. It's going really good. Captain Jack. 47 by 25 equals 1175. My job is drive a four-wheeler. Nothing wrong with that. It's easier to make a U-turn with a four-wheeler. you can almost stop anywhere you want to stop to eat. That's the downfall of driving truck. You could be starving, and you may go by a bunch of fast food joint restaurants, but if there's no truck parking, guess what? Well, you're not pulling in there to eat. And that's a fact to be a fact. So you better carry you some bologna and bread. Yeah, I missed your yacht. I really do. I used to... Ooh, that's a good looking truck. And it said big old toys on the back of it. That was a nice looking truck. I just had the camera pointing the wrong way. So anyway, I guess I'll probably just... Let's see. Peanut butter is a good thing to have in the truck. Jerry doesn't drive anymore. He does drive a school bus, though. As far as I know, he still drives a school bus. Oh, he does. I have to check it. A gaming channel? I have nothing against gaming channels. I just, they're not my cup of tea, though. Them are for the younger folks or the older folks. But I'm kind of, I guess, in the middle of that. I was never into the Atari games and all that. I could never get in. My thing, when I was a kid, I loved shoe putting. Shoe putting. I love shooting poo, 8-ball. I love shooting some 8-ball. I was pretty good at it when I was a kid. Matter of fact, that's how I got a lot of my allowance, you know. I learned how to shoot pool, and we go down to the trading post. They had a pool table, and we get some games going on down there. And that's how I learned how to play. How is your cute Panda and Jake? They're doing good. Yeah, I love shooting pool. I learned how. I don't know if I can still do it because it's been years since I shot 8-ball, but yeah, I got pretty good at it. Then you get people mad at you because you kind of get on the table and play like you don't know really what you're doing, and then somebody get up there and you just kind of play a little bit, and then the money comes up. Oh, would you like to put $10 on this next game? Sure. And you lose that game. You got to lose that game on purpose, so that way that guy got your $10, you know, and say, man, I wish I had a chance to get my money back. And then you play maybe one more, right? And for $10, and on purposely you lose that game as well. And then now he's got $20 and say, ah, man. And then you take out $20 and say, how about double nothing? Well, he thinks he got you because you done lost 2 games, right? Then you get on the table and you play. Then you seriously play. You get all your money back. Then they kind of get mad at you. Well, you know how to play pool. You act like you didn't know how you know. It's no different than playing poker, you know. You just do whatever you can to make a few extra bucks. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here because we got to get on down the road. With that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching. And if you're not subscribed to the Trucker Jukebox, man, check it out. What do you got to lose? I mean, it doesn't cost a dime to hit the subscribe button. And if you don't like what you're seeing, you can always leave, right? We want to buy a house soon so we can get a dog. Yeah. That's what I was looking for when I came here, or any job. I had to be able to have Panda and Jake. I wasn't gonna go if I wasn't gonna go nowhere where I couldn't have my dogs. Nope. But anyway, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a safe one. Until the next time. Later.